Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your May 2025 reading. I'm Corinne from Sacred Star Tarot. I'm glad you're here because Spirit has some really amazing and helpful messages for you for the month of May. Now, to begin, I meditated on your energy, and you're coming into the month with the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups can be our partnerships. It can be a romantic relationship, a business partnership. But what I'm feeling for this card for you is it's actually to do with the balance in your relationships and finding balance. But we're going to find out a little bit more. And then mid-month, you'll be in the energy of Temperance. Now, again, we can see that with these two cards, that there's two cups in both, and there's water, with Temperance going between the two. And I really feel for the beginning and the middle of the month of May for you, there's going to be very much this decision and juggling that you'll be doing. And the Temperance card is about tempering your emotions, finding neutrality in situations, and I think that's what you're going to be doing. The two cups are really representing to me this balance that you're going to be trying to find out or work out, but we're going to definitely delve a little bit deeper to find out what this is about for you. But then towards the end of the month, so as we enter Gemini season, you have the Seven of Cups with the Two of Stars. And again, it's the balance. That Two of Stars, which is actually the Two of Pentacles in the traditional deck, we can see that she's balancing. She's trying to find her balance. And with the Seven of Cups, those two together, you're going to be weighing up all of your options. You're going to be thinking about what you want, what you don't want, and you're going to be in this really wanting to get clarity and making a decision. So we can see that's really the theme through the whole month for you, Capricorn. Starting out with the Two of Cups, the two balancing. It could be within a relationship or a partnership, whether it's business, romantic. Then the Temperance card, you're going to be, staying neutral, trying to temper your judgments on this situation. And then you're weighing up your options later in the month, but still trying to, balance things out. And Spirit's going to give you, more messages to help you with this decision, whatever you're trying to balance and juggle. And then by the very end of the month and going into the next month, so the month of June, you have the Nine of Cups. Now, the Nine of Cups is all about feeling fulfilled, enjoying life, enjoying the pleasures of life, feeling rewarded. And I think that's what you're aiming for. That's kind of the goal. So let's delve a little bit deeper because it's still very vague. We don't know specifics of what this is about for you. And, we want to find out from Spirit any messages that can help you with whatever it is that you're juggling and trying to balance. So actually, to begin, we're going to call upon Spirit into this reading. Calling on Spirit, the angels, your guides, the archangels, any information of love and light that will help Capricorn through the month of May 2025. So Spirit, can we please understand a little more about this balancing act that's what I'll call that's what I'm going to call your reading, balancing act, to find out a little bit more about it. It's too many cards. What is this more specifically? What is Capricorn going back and forth with, trying to stay neutral, Maybe it's trying to juggle or balance a relationship. Working out what you want, towards the end of the month. So, okay. We have the King of Swords. Now, with the King of Swords, because I'm tuning in to the King for you in your particular reading, the swords are the mind. So the King of Swords is really good at using his wisdom and his intellect and making a really logical decision. And I think throughout the month, Capricorn, the energy I'm getting is that you're going to be right in your Capricorn energy. Very grounded, very stable, weighing everything up, trying to make a balanced and good decision. And the King of Swords tells me that you're really thinking about it, in a positive way. You're using your logic and your mind to help you work out what to do. But let's find out some more, because we really would like some, guidance that will help you with this situation and just a bit more specifics about it. It's a general reading, of course, so it's going to be different for every Capricorn sign, person, but these are going to be the same themes, however it plays out individually for you in your current situation, your life. And of course, with every general reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's your message, particularly, you'll really feel it. You'll get that strong resonance and confirmation. So, Spirit, can we just understand with more clarity what this situation is for Capricorn this month? Lovely. Okay. So you have the King of Wands. And I just want to get some more cards for you. With the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups again. Now, it's very rare to get a double in a reading. So that's when Spirit is really wanting you to pay attention to this card and the message in the card. And the card is, of course, I feel for you, it's about your partnerships. So maybe this month is going to be a big spotlight on your partnerships and working out, maybe it's one partnership, particularly whether it's a business relationship, a personal relationship, but there's a spotlight on your relationships and you're really going to be weighing up whether that partnership is working for you or not. Or for others of you, it could be a conflict in the partnership and you're trying to stay neutral, you're trying to maintain balance, you're being very practical and working out, well, what do I want? How can I stay balanced in this relationship, which is really good. But then you have with that you have the Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. So I think during the month, the Knight of Wands is about, he's a fast acting knight, so he's, wanting to rush in and make a decision. And maybe during the month you're going to be thinking, oh, do I actually end this partnership, move on? I think that's the consideration that you're going to be having. And you're going to be kind of weighing it up. So I'm just going to tune into this message for you, Capricorn, because the energy that I'm getting from it is, you're going to be thinking very logically, practically. Now we'll be having a full moon in Scorpio on the 12th of May. Now that full moon being in Scorpio is obviously, the full moon reveals what we can't see. And also it's a time that calls us to do shadow work, really look at the things that we've maybe, turned our head away from and we don't want to look at. So I think that's what's going to happen for you. You're going to start really looking at this partnership and what you want to, whether it's what you're wanting, what you really want in life. Now, for others of you, if it's not a person, it could be your business. It could be a business that you're in. But for a lot of you, it'll be a person, a partnership. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So you have the devil energy, the moon, and it's the moon in reversed, and the 3 of Wands. Yeah. So I think around the full moon in Scorpio on the 12th, you'll be really, you'll have an opportunity to see something, to see the unfairness of a situation, possibly for some of you, with this devil card. And maybe, maybe you've been trying to be a peacemaker and you're starting to now look at this situation. The interesting thing and why I'm so quiet at times, Capricorn, is because I'm not getting that clarity of whether you're staying, you're going, whether it's a negative situation. It's just more that you'll be evaluating it. You're trying to stay balanced. You're trying to just work out what you want. You'll trying to remain neutral. And for some of you, it'll just be that you're involved in a partnership or relationship, and maybe there's other people involved or a third party, and you're trying to stay really neutral, making sure you're not getting swept away in the gossip, and that you're not getting caught up in stories and negativity, and you're just staying neutral. For some of you, you'll be the center of this partnership, and maybe you're an outsider, outsider looking into this partnership, but it's involving you. But it seems like you're doing a really good job. You're staying neutral. You're working out what type of involvement do I want here? How can I stay in balance? Because maybe it's affecting you. But the good thing is, as you're coming towards the end of the month, so once we get into Gemini season, in the 9 of Cups, so that tells me that things are feeling much more emotionally stable. Now let's get an spirit animal for you to see if we can get any more guidance for the month. And maybe it's just being aware that this is the month. It's about Spirit wants you to know to stay balanced, stay neutral, don't get caught up in the story or the negativity that could be going on. And that's going to help, move through it, and you not to feel overwhelmed or stressed or to have a negative outcome or negative involvement in it. It's a very, very practical reading. Capricorn, very practical. But practical's good, hey? It's important to stay, so that you feel really balanced and you feel really good throughout the month of May. And that's what I'm getting. So Spirit, is there a spirit animal? Oops, message, great. Oh, always prepared squirrel. So if you love squirrels, if you're seeing squirrels, this is a sign. Otherwise, it's the message for you. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Well, that's very appropriate. Your cheerful and fun disposition is blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. Yeah. And I think that's it for you. It's about keeping to your plan, whatever this conflict is that could be around you or in partnerships. I think you're staying neutral with it. For a lot of you, this conflict will just pass. It looks like you're not kind of getting, negatively involved in it, because that devil energy's there. And you know, you'll probably have your head down, working hard, keep moving forward, and whatever this is won't be a problem. I think you'll be staying neutral, you'll be staying balanced, and it will be fine. So let's get a message from the moon. So I'll definitely be calling this staying balanced. That's the big message that's come through constantly. So what does the moon want to help you with this month? Can we get a moon message? There we go. Okay. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. And that might be part of staying really balanced, is you might need to just meditate. You know, meditation is the best way to stay balanced, whether it is yoga, meditation, especially around the new moon, because that might stir up some emotions. But really, because the new moon is in Gemini on the 27th, and then we're in Gemini season, you should be feeling a lot more stable, invigorated, having new ideas. So if you're feeling like nothing is moving forward early in the month, by the 27th with the new moon, things should start flowing again. And that's what I'm getting. Even communication. So just staying balanced for that the most of the month, but then communication should start flowing and things getting easier towards the end. Now let's get an angel message for you, because the angels always have some guidance to add, and some support, of course, too. So angels, do we have there we go, card. Rose quartz, love life. So Capricorn, throughout the month, stay in your balance, stay in your bliss, meditate, yoga, you'll be fine. Just enjoy life. And that's a reminder with the rose quartz. Stay in your heart, stay centered. There's also a message that renewed love will come in. So this is for some of you, your romantic relationship. I feel that if you just stay balanced and centered, and, if your partner's going through something, that, staying neutral and not getting involved in the drama, by the end of the month, you'll be back feeling, really good again. Lovely. So Capricorn, that is your message for the month of May. I'm sending you all of my blessings. Have a great month. Stay balanced. Enjoy meditation and yoga. And I think it'll be just a lovely month for you. And especially by the end of the month, things will be moving more smoothly. Lovely. So subscribe to my channel to never miss a reading. Sending you all of my love and light. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.